You're asking whether Joseph Farah and I were frightened even for our lives when we, in 2012, initially published the material on HSBC. When John Cruz, who was the whistleblower, first contacted us, and he did so in an email, I read his email, and I've spent 25 years working with banks in bank marketing around the country, so I'm very familiar with bank accounts and how banks operate. And when I got together with John, took a look at his account information, he had over 1,000 pages of accounts, and I realized this was evidence of massive money laundering, billions of dollars going through stolen identities. They might take your name and social security number and run hundreds of millions of dollars through the account for a couple of weeks or a month and close the account. Some of these people had thousands of accounts opened in their names and billions of dollars run through it. Yes, I think Joseph and I felt that this was an investigation that you could get killed for doing. That was certain threats occurred. I mean, as soon as we published the first story, Guilford Securities, where I was working at the time, indicated that if I continued writing about this, I had to leave the firm. So I left Guilford Securities. I've been in the securities industry for, again, 25 years. I still have all my securities licenses in effect. I created 2 broker-dealers. I knew exactly what we were looking at. And then HSBC tried to get the WND internet provider to shut down WND, to close the site. So these kind of threats made it clear that HSBC was deeply concerned about our reporting and wanted to negate the impact we were going to have, bringing forward to the American public that HSBC had been laundering billions of dollars through the United States. Not a minor activity, but involving multi-states, multi-branches, multi-managers, compliance of the bank in the know. And it was being done for Mexican drug cartels and international terrorists. Now, I mean, if this is not crimes of the highest nature, I don't know what is. And yet, until WND had the courage, Joseph Farah and my reporting, to get this out, John Cruz is a whistleblower putting his life on the line, bringing forward this information and standing by it, we would have had 0 reporting on it, and I think likely HSBC might have gone scot-free. But with WND publishing the names of accounts, the information showing the American public how this scam was, how the money laundering was done for Mexican drug cartels and terrorists through the United States with a HSBC bank that, by the way, Loretta Lynch was the U.S. attorney rather, in Eastern District, whose responsibility this fell into. Everybody doing nothing until WND published what we had on HSBC, and the threat was real, and by the way, continues. It's not done yet, even as WND is continuing to report on this during the Loretta Lynch nomination.